the BBC News Channel.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Ben Brown, live here in Downing Street on another difficult day for the Prime Minister, as Westminster awaits the report of the senior civil servant Sue Gray into lockdown parties in government. Boris Johnson has faced MPs in a rowdy and noisy House of Commons. The Labour leader once again has called on him to step down.
The Ministerial Code says that ministers who knowingly mislead Parliament will be expected to offer their resignation. Does the Prime Minister believe that applies to him?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, of course, but let me tell the House that I think he's inviting a question about an investigation which, as you know, Mr. Speaker, I can't comment.
Well, the House of Commons has now finished for the day, so it is highly unlikely we'll get to know the findings of Sue Gray's report this evening. But there is also more controversy for the Prime Minister. Foreign Office emails leaked by a whistleblower appear to show that the Prime Minister did personally approve the evacuation of Pen Farthing and his animals from Afghanistan last August, which Mr. Johnson denied at the time. I'll be bringing you all the latest developments from here in Downing Street.
And I'm Reeta Chakrabarti with the rest of the day's stories. The US Embassy in Ukraine urges its citizens to consider departing now as Russia maintains a large military presence on the border with Ukraine. It comes as advisors from Russia, Ukraine, Germany and France continue talks to try to diffuse tensions. PCR tests of around 100,000 volunteers in the REACT study also showed that 1 in 23 people had COVID in the first 3 weeks of January.
Hello from Downing Street, where officials are still saying they have not yet received the report by the senior civil servant Sue Gray, the long-awaited report into lockdown parties and gatherings here at Number 10 and elsewhere in Whitehall. The House of Commons has now finished for the day, so it is very unlikely we're going to get the findings of Sue Gray's report tonight. Well, at a raucous Prime Minister's questions in the Commons this lunchtime, the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, said the Conservatives have done immense damage to public trust, and he once again called on Boris Johnson to resign.